Hey, Scorpion. Hey, we are good. Let's crack on. Been just fine, busy. Busy. Dad. Busy. Dad. That's how life is. It's been lovely. Had a lot of laughs. Yeah, kids are adorable. Right, that's blue tech over that. Just cracking on with the rest. I think I'm going to work with the tank. I'd like to get one done, but you know how the things are. Sometimes that works out, sometimes it doesn't. So I'm going to crack on with... Oh, I have not cleaned this brush. See this? There's a lot of yellow in this brush. I've kind of ruined it. I might have to try... You know what? I'm going to try putting some acetone on this brush, because I have screwed it up a little bit there. I've neglected that bristle. So let's test it. I've never put acetone on a brush specifically to clean it. So, no, it's dried. It won't clean in water. It's dried. So I'm going to go acetone, see how I get on. Let's see. Well, stuff's coming off. Kind of feel like dipping it. Just dipped it in the acetone. Well, it's better. Well, a lot of gunk came off. That was hardened, dried gunk, so I'll just pop that in the water now and then leave that for a bit. I think the acetone did it. We'll see. If it ruins the brush, it ruins the brush, but leaving that dried paint on it would have also screwed it. How negligent of me. Now, I must remember that I've got acetone on my fingers to not put on. I don't really need to touch up this yellow so much, because this yellow I've already done, so we're probably going to want to go lighter with those yellows and then stamp them. Alright, let's go one light with the yellows. I'm going to mix it up. So that's Flash Gits with Eildon ink. I'm going to add to lighten it. I'm going to add a little... You know what? I'm going to add Corax. I'm going to add Corax White. Although Wraithbone's right here, but Corax White would be brighter for me. I'm going to go Corax. Yeah, we can talk paints. Sending me a list of the paints you're getting for what to what end? Why do you wish to send me a list of paints? Hey, so Eildon Yellow, Flash Gits Yellow, and Corax White gets you something that looks very similar to Dawn Yellow. How interesting. That is... I was not expecting that, actually. Yeah, to what end? To what end do you want to send me a list? You just want to flex on me how many lovely paints you're getting. Is that what you're saying? Huh? You tell me, buddy. But yeah, of course you can. You want to do it on Discord or you want to type it? Your choice, bud. Yeah, just let me know if you do Discord, because I've got to fire up Discord. Warplock Bronze I've never tried. Okay, Dark Reaper I don't know either. What are you painting? Oh, hang on a second, Scorpion. You were the new to the hobby, got some Templars guy, right? Have I remembered that right? Did I just do a good and remember? Well, you're asking the wrong guy. I've never painted Black Templars, but based on the list you've sent me, I'd say you'd be able to paint Black Templars. Is the Rhinox the Rhinox hide to do like the leathery bits, like the pouches and the robes and stuff? Because I think we had a conversation. I'm currently obsessed with light greys. I don't like painting dark greys at the moment. I find them really boring, and I transformed doing the patches and the holsters and everything from something that bored me to one of my more favourite things. Yeah, I'm obsessed with this kind of brown. I'm not doing dark browns for fabrics anymore. I'm going to do this deserty brown. It's just way more enjoyable for me. But best of luck. If you find a way of nailing dark browns and you got a way of figuring it out, then I'm all ears if you come up with something, because I'm by no means an expert. So if you stumble across something and want to share it, I will quite happily listen to some tips. Hey, Nara. I always lose myself on what your sleep schedule is, Nara. Have you just got up, or have you just... I'm not sure where you are, Sleepy-wise. Agrax, Earthshade, and Rhinox Leather. Yeah. Best of luck with it. Not a combination I'm a fan of at the moment. Doesn't mean it's bad. Ah, good morning, Nara. A lovely new day for you, huh? Mostly Scorpion. It's because I'm racist. No, it's... I can tell you why. I can give you an example, right? Here we are. So this is dark brown, Agrax in the recesses, and it just feels mucky. It feels mucky, and I don't like how dark the darks are. I feel like the contrasts are too strong, and I just don't like how it looks. As you can see, I haven't quite got the hang of it on these ones. And so I just didn't like it, and I found myself leaving all of the satchels and gubbins till last, and then being a bit of a chore. So I guess the reason is I'm not very good at them. That's the reason. But I much prefer the deserty browns now that I've discovered it. So it's very much a personal preference. Like, I fell out of love with metallics as well for a little bit. Congratulations, Nara. I hear you sometimes have some snoozy issues. So yeah, so it's personal preference. Yeah, personal preference. Oh, I kicked up a lot of dust there. I was just trying to blow some paint out of a recess there. Sometimes you can get away with it if it bubbles, but not so much on that one. Oh, so you got to have yourself a nice, lovely lie-in, 1 p.m. If only. Oh, you can tell Mum hello as well. Say hi to Mum from me. Yeah, hello to Mum. She's as lovely as she is short, I hear. Done, done, done. This hatch up here. So that means that once these yellows are dry, we can get on with stamping them, which I am very much looking forward to. You know what? I'm going to just make a ruling on this skull thing. The skull can be white. And the guns will probably be metallic-y. Yeah, I do, but I don't really use it, to be honest. I don't really use it. Mostly I feel because I'll pick some colours and I'll be like, oh, that looks good. And then be like, well, I can't afford it. She says she doesn't want an adult today. Okay. How can we get mum out of adulting today? I feel her. I can feel that. Yeah, sometimes you don't want to do that. You want to sit around in your pants. Yeah, it's a tough one. It's tough. I know that feeling. Ask Mum what she would do if she could choose what she did with her day. Ask her what she would do. Maybe that will be enough sustenance just to imagine what she would do if she didn't have to adult today. Hello, Big Mac. Right. I don't know a huge amount about anime, but I have watched I have watched some. Which one would she watch? Big Mac, neither, bud. Neither. I just like painting. I don't really, to be honest, I don't really care what I paint, if that makes sense. It's just more. I like building up the layers. I don't like the initial ones, but once you get to this point, it's just Delicious Town. You're just building up the layers, working away. So I don't really care what I paint. I'm sure if I had the money, I would obviously care and be a bit more picky, but it's just more about upping those skills. And then when I do get to pick something, so I have no preference. I've painted more Space Marines than Orcs, but I'm absolutely loving making my own little tankies here. So I've made some progress with the Orcs and Mega Armor as well. So who knows? Okay, that's yellow's done. So you're ready for stamps? Let's get some. I've got some brighter reds. Should I go up with the reds? Yeah, do you know what? I am going to go brighter with the reds. I've mixed it, so I'm gonna go ahead and use it because it fades down anyway. Yeah, I'm not regretting this lighter red at all. Now, campfire cooking, is that the one where you cook delicious food and some kind of magical animal chooses you? And this like dog or wolf picks this guy who cooks lovely, yummy food or something, and then like bonds with him or something. Is that right? Have I got that right? See, this is already dried, and it's already. You can already hardly tell that I've put it on, but it's there. I know it's there. I've had an idea for the highlights as well. I reckon if I just do orange on its own with blood red in, it will be bright enough to be edge highlight red. That's my new theory that I'm going to test. Amazing. I got it. Yeah. Okay, that's the only clip I've seen, but I thought it was quite endearing. If I had the time to sit and watch stuff. I tell you what I am going to watch though. I've watched the half of the first episode of season 2 of a Netflix show called $1 Million Secret. It's a little bit of a guilty pleasure because it's very American and it amuses me a lot. I've already laughed an awful lot at it. Hey then, yeah, doing good. Just busting out some paints. I need to get out of this 300 hours as quickly as possible because I can't say free. I can't say the number 3. I can't say TH without it sounding like an F. So I have to get out of this. This is the 100 hours of shame. He cannot talk properly. Shame on him. Shame. So I hope that you guys mention at every possible opportunity how just get me to say things with TH and I'll murder them all and then we can have a good old laugh at my expense and we'll all have a jolly good time. Where? That doesn't count as a drop. I caught it. Doesn't count. If Fundy was here, he might say otherwise. Teeth is easy. It's like fort. It's when it's like that. Teeth I can do. I'm not going to say thief. Have I done these bits already? I've done some of the tower. I haven't done all of the tower. Oh, yeah, you don't find your pillow as you went to sleep. You found your pillow. You couldn't find your favourite pillow. Now I remember. Now I'm up to speed. Now I get it. I can say thief for you. Oh, I've hurt my thief. I've hurt me thief. My understanding's going. It's getting there. I'm definitely understanding more. I've made an effort to be ears open when people talk, and I can answer some things in English when I hear them in Finnish. So I'm getting there. I'm getting there. Slowly. I mean, I won't be citizen anytime soon. But if I get to a certain age in my 60s, I think it's 67 or something, you automatically get Finnish citizenship. So I might just coast on a technicality. But yeah, it's getting better. I'm understanding it. I don't understand any of the nuances, but hey-ho, you know, it's part and parcel. It's just part of falling in love with someone with a different language, you know? I wouldn't change it. It's fine with me. It does make you feel a little bit isolated, but minor trade for how lovely Finland is. Minor issue. No, he's got me. Okay, hang on. I really want to read this one. Where is it? The thousandth fort that they thirsty things thirsted through the thicket. See, I can't hear the difference between a TH and an F. It's really good though, Vendetta. I mean, that's totally got me. Right, I need some Corex white. How do you know? What have you heard? What have you heard about Finland? Because it is ridiculous here. It's wonderful. Ah, Fundy, hello. I've just been talking about you. They thought that their mother and father would go there through the thicket of those 33 things. Oh no, I can't even speak my own language. It's bad. It's bad. I've been ridiculed for it for some time. I just can't help it. I just can't do it. Right, that can stay white, that's fine. Right, I think we're at the point of stampy goodness. I do need some silver. I can show you. So it goes as far as there, and we got computer stuff over there, nothing major, and then it's like here to here. So that's what, maybe half meter square, maybe. Hey, Nold, no, not. Oh yeah, it is Nold blindness. I'm sorry, Nold. Sorry, Nold. Yeah, a little bit of Nold blindness going on there. Right, finally, I'm at the point where I get to stamp some stuff, which is lovely. So I'm just going to duck out a second to show you the orc stamping plate. It's time to get started. So I was thinking on the yellow I do black stamps and on the red I do white. That's what I'm thinking. So we need black and white. So the yellow was painted first, so that's probably what we should start with. It's going to get a whole lot smaller if I get to put my plan into action, which I will find out any day now if I can pull the trigger on that little bit of sneaky shenanigans. Right, I need my stamp ready. Thank you. I only had an hour. Because the family was away at the grandparents and they were heading home. So I didn't have enough time to do 2 hours, so I cut it short after an hour. I figured some painting progress was better than no painting progress. That's what I decided. So yeah, I just decided. That's what I decided. Oh, I'm so happy I went with black. Look at that. Right, let's pick another symbol. I'm just going to work my way through all of these. Don't worry, Fundy. There's nothing wrong with no painting. Nothing wrong with that at all. Right, let's get this stamp ready. Next one on the list. Whoop. Got him. Just finished watching BTCC. I don't know what that is. Yeah, they're fine. They are just fine. Where should I put this one? Put this one here. No, I need a bigger one for that tooth. So can I pick your brains about something, guys? Can't hang up for long, but figured I should say hi, so you don't think I hate you. That's lovely, Noel. I was thinking that for a little while. Even though I missed out on Drunk Table stream last night, there was no Drunk Table stream last night, Noel. Hang on, let me do this stamp and I'll show you what happened. So yes, I did drink too much last night, but it wasn't on a stream. And I'll show you what happened once I've done this stamp. Whoop. I was too fast. I was too fast in pulling that off. Yeah, I got really, really drunk, and when I woke up, I had this. I made this. I made another Orc vehicle. It's like a little mortar buggy thing that I've started painting, but it's got a little engine on it. So it seems drinking and kit bashing stuff is good. Right, I need to redo this stamp. I was too overzealous, so, but that's okay. I know exactly what I did wrong there. There we go. Much better. Okay, do we have any other large yellow surfaces? Just the hatch, really. Yeah, I want to put something big on the hatch. So I think I'm going to go with a tally on the hatch. God, these things are amazing. I absolutely love these things. I was going to... they've released a new set of plates, Goblin Stamping Hobbies, and I was like, I should buy those, because they've already been so nice to me. I should buy those. But then when I looked at the set, it's like $70 for the whole set, and I was like, I can't afford that. So I was thinking of messaging them and asking, but I don't know. I don't know if it's taking the mickey because they've already been so supportive. But then at the same time, they have been supportive, so do they want to continue to support? I don't know. I've got a bit of a moral quandary. Am I being a greedy guts, or should I message them? I don't know. I don't know. A little bit of a pickle. I'm not sure what to do, whether to ask or not. Because I'm pretty unfamiliar with how these things tend to go. Yeah, they have, yeah. Yeah, you're right, Fundy. Because for all I know, they're 100% fine with it, and I'm just torturing myself about the decision for no reason. Good. I like the tally. I was going to do a tally anyway. I was planning on painting a tally, but turns out the odd stamping plates have a tally, so that's worked out really nicely for me. Right, I need to acetone these blacks. I might try something a little bit more ambitious if I've got a big... well, I don't actually. Hey, KS. Okay, that is sufficiently ass-toned. My biggest fear is knocking over the arse-tone, because imagine if I got it all over some paints. Imagine if I accidentally spilled it all over Morty or something. Dear Lord, that would be tragic. Right, now we're switching on to whites. Not a lot of areas around here, actually. Let's go with that one. Where? Finland has some absolutely amazing. They've got a hell of a lot of chocolate brands. They do a lot of novelty chocolate bars. They've got some really great chocolate. In fact, the chocolate company has cafes all dotted around Finland that make things with their chocolates, and it's really good. Could I get a stamp in there? No, I couldn't get a stamp on either of those bits, but that's okay. Could I get a stamp on there? Yes, I can get a little stamp in there. Fish, yes. Fish and chips, they don't really do. I think just a little something there, and we're good. No, that fermented whale blubber, that's that's rough. You know what, I think I'm going to give one of these a go. I'm going to give checkered pattern a go. It seems delicious. Let's see if I can figure something out here. I'm going to give this a go. Why not? Not too shabby. Not too shabby, those checkers. Wasn't gonna do that, but I think I want to change it a little bit though. I think I'm gonna go ahead and re-red that. Checkers are nice, but I might just gloop over that. You know what? I'm gonna just paint over that, because it felt like too much checkers. Gave it a little test. I'm going to redo that. So I have to redo that section, clean it up. But I could have just scraped the stuff off, but yeah, it wasn't fancy in that. It was too cluttered. It's nice. It's nice, but I shouldn't have doodled loads of checkered already before doing it, because it was too many checkers. What do I need? I need to find Buff Massage again. Yeah, some vertical shelves. Finding the right colours at the right time definitely slows my sweet little buns down. To the point of where I can't find it and I have to abandon that train of thought. That one, that's Morty down there. Just let me ass tone this mess I've made, and I'll show you him. Now I do want to do a bugger. Why can't I find not Astone? Why can't I find blimmin' Bath Massage Gold when you want him? Well, we just pretend that it's okay, and then when it rocks up, it rocks up. Morty, let me show you Morty. So he's almost done, but he's intimidated the hell out of me a little bit. But yeah, his body's done. His robes are done, believe it or not. Just got to do the stinky gas and fit the wings. But he's been sitting there for a little while. I want to get him done to be one of my 100. There's no rush on Morty. He'll be. There's no rush on him. As long as I get him done before May 9th, it's fine. Oh, there is one more stamp I want to do. Yeah, I'm really happy with him. I just gotta get myself. I tend to get to 80% with models, and then I'm like, oh, a bit stuck, and I get sidetracked and stuff. But he's so very close to being done. But if I was entirely honest about Morty, I would say that I was Oh, sorry, I'm doing the stamping, but I've still got the camera turned. I would say I've probably been a year early with Morty. I don't think my skill was quite up with it. I think it's definitely a more advanced model. I just don't think I had the skills for it. But I mean, you don't know until you know. Well, I'm operating. What I'm doing, Fundy, is I might not be getting 11th as it stands currently, but I want to continue working towards getting 11th just in case there's unforeseen circumstances in the future that allow me to get it, right? Because I'm thinking of doing something with the saved funds instead of getting 11th. Yeah, I've got a little cheeky idea that I might want to do. So but we will see. Main thing is continue with the getting bettering, because I am now pretty far along on the old painting skills development. If we think back to mid-October, what a difference has been made between then and now. So much has happened. It's kind of amazing. I don't know why people think that these stamps are difficult. I don't know why that is. You watch the tutorial and it's only like not terribly long, like 40 seconds long. You follow the steps and you're set. I think I will. I think I will email Goblin Hobbies. I'm so impressed with these. It would be nice to do the new ones as well. Oh, I can't quite get that in there. Oh, it doesn't fit. Bugger, I've got this stamp. You know what? Let's just commit and put it up here. Whoop. Okay, we got some tally. Couldn't get anything in there. Got a few stamps on there. I think that's an okay amount of stamps. Not as many as I would have liked, but hey, I will take it. There's always more vehicles that you can stamp. Yeah, Vegas apparently is pretty dead, which makes me think that when we all get to go, we won't have to wait in queues. Whoop. Okay, Acetone complete. Last time I gambled, I walked out of that casino with more money than I entered. Admittedly, it was only €10, but well, it wasn't even a casino. It was a ship. The amount of ID and stuff you need to produce just to be able to gamble in Finland is shocking. It's almost as if they're discouraging it. Well, they have that, Nara, true, but every single supermarket has little electronic gambling machines in, so it's not perfect. If you imagine like every supermarket and every 7-Eleven equivalent has little gambling machines in, so it's not it's not all that. And there's like dedicated little gambling buildings, like you have shop, gambling center, shop. So it's not foolproof. Yeah, but people are addicted to the feeling, you know? They're trying to chase that win that they had. It gets you. I like an occasional little gamble, but never more than a teeny bit. And I have to tell myself I've already lost this money. I can't get myself. But it still sucks when you lose. I hate it. But like I said, the last time I went to a casino, I won €10. I'm not going back again. There's no need. Yeah, it's rough. Yeah, people gambling away their life savings. Yeah, that's a toughie. It would be nice to have some savings. I've never had savings. Okay, that's ready for ink and then edge highlighting. We're getting some progress. Right. So let's see if I can actually find the colours I need. I need Stormhost. There you are. I need orange. And then Blood Angels contrast. That is not as light as I was hoping, but it is lighter. Maybe if I just add a smidge of Corax to that. If I just dollop in a teeny tiny bit of Corax, which is there. Yeah, okay. That will be my edge highlights. Fine, I'll take that. Right, I need nut oil can wait. I need a little bit of moot green. Where's me moot? Moot moot. There you are. A little bit of moot. A little bit of scorpion in there. Yum yum. Whilst I've got that on the brush, let's do these guys. Lovely, that's a nice green, I like it. Beautiful. Just a little touch up there. Yeah, it's a little bit too bright green. I'm going to bring that down. That's fine. Oh, that's just a finger I've painted there. Let's re-green that. I'm pretty confident I can blob that green on that silver. No one will know. Yeah, totally got away with that. Just blob it on. Don't even bother cleaning stuff, just blob. Blob a load on, you can get away with it. So that bit is definitely silver there. There. And these metal spikes, I assume they're teeth, but I'm just going to silver them. quite figured out at all what I'm doing with this this head here. I haven't done anything with it. Haven't decided. I might do it a little bit differently to everything else. I'm not sure. What have I done? I've done that guy. We could ink things, maybe. Let me see what's next. Ink the treads, ink the metals. Yeah, ink the treads, ink the metals. So everywhere I've put silver, I want to null it, but not everywhere. Then forgive me, there's some little bits of mold line and skank there underneath that gun. Hopefully he will not know. It's on underneath anyway, so. Oh, I haven't done that wrist. Okay, let's blob on some. Hey Nara, do me a favour. Leave me on in the background. Can you do that? You can mute me. Just can you leave me on, Nara? Be really nice. We've got a real life deadline for my painting endeavours, which is autumn. So, any help you can give me? Clock's ticking for poor old table. So if you'd be willing, pretty please, it'd really help me out. I know I said I wasn't going to put it where there wasn't silver, but I think that bit was begging for a little bit of mucking. Don't look at how rubbish this side of the pipe looks. You can see it's definitely meant to be mounted flat on something. Probably wants your food. That's why it's pecking at you. Wants your grub. Okay, that's done. This bit wants some null. It's a little bit not exciting. Let's null that and that. I wish I knew where my friggin' Bahaf's Masar gold was. I could really use it right about now. Let me just see if I can summon it. Bahaf's Masar, Bahaf Masar, Bahaf Masar, Bahaf. No. Bahaf's Masar. I know Bahaf's Masar has a clear. Oh! Hey! Summoned it. Yay! No Fundy. Not a change of heart. I have a cunning plan to do something for the channel. So I've got enough saved for 11th currently, right? I've got enough saved. I'm just waiting for one more piece of the puzzle to fall into place, which should fall into place this coming week. but I have an idea to do something else, and then if I get to 11th, get some funding for 11th, then great. But so I have a plan because because as I mentioned, like there's now an end limit to the 1,000 hours. I've got to be done before autumn, and then real life is going to start pulling me away in a major way from the channel. So I'm a little bit. I'm still trying to come to terms with that prospect. So it's a little bit of a fire under me buns. So I'm going to try and do something for the channel, but I'm keeping it deliberately vague. It's a little secret surprise, but you will see. That's not so bad. The hot tub. Well, the hot tub is currently in dream territory, isn't it? I'm just going to blob this on. If I cover the stamp a little bit, that's okay. And then when that silver dries, I will ink it. And then that should blend in just fine. Okay, ink's drying. Let's ink these orc faces. But no, it's not a change of heart, Fundy. It's not a change of heart. It's just secret plans. But yeah, it's definitely not a change of heart. That's for sure, bud. Not a change of heart. I need my orc flesh immediately. There you are. I still want it, and that's why I'm painting the orcs. I'm still like getting ready for 11th. Does that answer your question, Fundy? I'm not sure. You let me know. I feel like I'm waffling. You let me know if that answers the question. If not, I will elaborate if you wish me to. I just had my orc flesh. What? Where has it gone? I literally just took some out of it. There it is. I don't know why I'm inking this with this orc flesh. I feel like the recesses are too dark, but I've gone and done it anyway, so I say we keep it with these guys. Matte varnish will fix it, apparently. That's a KS top tip there. Right, back to the tank. Where are we at? Inks are drying. I can Reichland the uniform. I reckon most of this is going to get covered with his big old noodle, so I don't feel too compelled to do that amazingly well. Right, he's done. Pipes are inked. Treads are done. Are we on edge highlights now? I think we're at Orc Head and Ed. Ah, this sign, yeah. This sign, I don't know what to do with it. What about... Bony colour? Although, yellow might be quite nice. Because yellow and yellow. Yellow could work quite nicely. I could go yellow, so I've already got it mixed on the palette. I just inked it though, so I've got to wait. Right, let's do some edge highlights. So wherever it's red meets red, I want to do on a corner, I want to do this lighter highlight, like so. But then if it's metallic, I'm going to do a silver highlight. So you see that it's red highlight here, along there, but then it goes to there, so that will become silver. All of this loop here is going to be red. So that bit, this bit, these little arches, they're going to be red. There's a couple of red rivets up here, so I'm going to do those. I'm just going to go around semi-quickly. I'd like to. I'm very much trying to have my cake and eat it. I'm trying to do two things. If I was smart, I would just hold onto the cash and then I guarantee 11th. But you never know what the future will bring, and maybe my idea will be more beneficial. Maybe I don't need 11th. Although I'd really like it though, because I'd like to play it. I think that would be nice to play some games on the channel as well, so I haven't decided. Well, I have sort of decided. I am very much leaning to my harebrained plan. Right, so let's just do a little dibby dabs here. Honestly, there's not a lot of these red highlights needed, to be honest. Oh, got a little bit on the tooth there. Let's blob some white on that tooth. I'm going to need some friggin' elbow cushions. I press a lot harder on the table now. And I also notice that I press the Mini a lot harder as well when I'm painting. I'm not even using fine detail for these edge highlights. a bit poopy. I'll just press that with my thumb. Oh, that looks awful. I don't like that at all. I'm going to get rid of that. Okay, so I've done a lap there. That's good. So there's very few red spots left that need this. Here. In a rare twist of fate, I've mixed exactly the amount of paint I needed for these edge highlights. That is rather surprising. Okay, that's inked these recesses. Good, right, orc faces, goblin faces, sorry, snotling faces. I had it the first time. It's dipped out that recess a little bit. It's alright though, I can clean that up. It's really good, Nara. I really enjoyed that read. It's really lovely. If it's your cup of tea, I don't know what your cup of tea is, but I really got a lot out of them. Bugger. Hey, Orkchop. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, I'm a bit quiet. Just focusing on getting this done. Typically, when chat's chatty, I chat. But yeah, I'm just sitting here in silence. The question about this tank. This is something I made it myself. Yeah, made it myself. Just from bits and bobs from my bits box. So I haven't got the Goblin, well, Gretchen heads on yet, but they're ready to go. To go on. But yeah, I made this. How many days ago, guys? 4 days ago, and then I made this yesterday. This is a little less done. Again, this is bits and bobs. It's like a little mortar, little feeding mortar. And then I've got my. These guys are a little bit further behind being made. They're a little bit behind on the paints, but I've got my. I put some extra shoulders on these guys. I feel like they just need some shoulders. There's another one. But they're a lot further behind. I figured just push forward with one, get one done. Thanks, Orc, yeah. I really enjoyed it. I've kind of used up all my bits, but even so, I'm very pleased with this. I think I've got one more. I think I've got enough bits for one more. So my yellows, I was there. I'm just doing this hatch. Just finishing up some edge highlights. We are probably only minutes away from this one being done. Apart from, I don't know what to do with this emblem at the back. I haven't touched that. I don't know what to do with that. So. But I've always enjoyed kit bashing. Like, my only setback is having enough bits, you know? And I don't mean that as a brag. I mean, like, I like having a lot of bits with kit bashing. I feel if you don't have a shed load of bits in front of you, you can kind of, you get a little bit stuck as to what to do. Okay, that's all the yellows I need. Oh, I might do a little bit of yellow there. Just to bring that edge out. Don't need to do that bit. Yeah, that's yellow's done. Yeah, we're really close to being done on this guy. There might have been some suggestions from the children, yes. They might have said, Daddy, put such and such there and whatnot. Although if they had had their way entirely, it would have been 6 times the size. Right, okay, so wherever there's rust, I want to do silvery edge highlights to imply that the metal has chipped in places. But not everywhere, just on some raised bits. Not a whole heap as well. We don't want it to look clean, just a little bit more. Tomo, that's really, really nice of you, Tomo. I would love a shed load of bits. The only issue, Tomo, is that in Finland, to have a PO box, you have to pay for it, and you have to be a small business. Yeah, double of which issues. Or a local spot, and you know the owners. I might be able to do that. First of all, Tomo, first thing we need to ascertain though is, are you in the States? Because you can't post stuff between the US and Finland at the moment with the trade agreements. So, are you US based? Yeah, if you're US based, I can't. And I would love some bits. Don't get me wrong. I would absolutely love some more bits. I'm a bit short on bits, ironically. Oh, you're from Greater Manchester. Okay. All right. Yeah, you'll be fine. But again, Tomo, I wouldn't send it because of the Brexit divide, the last thing I got sent out to me from UK, my parents sent out a parcel to me. The amount of money I had to spend on customs fees was more than the item. So sorry, Tomo, I didn't realise. It's not viable because of Brexit, I'm afraid. It's just I'll have to pay a fortune. They'll hold it in customs and they won't release it till I pay. It will be, yeah, even for small items it's a lot. Sorry, Tomo, I didn't know you were a Brit. Yeah, but thank you so much for the offer. It's really nice of you, and I would love to accept. I would very much love to accept. But it's just not, art of the possible. It's just not viable. What a pity. I could have got some bits. Well, when the channel takes off, Nara, I'll just fly myself over. You still owe me a brisket, don't you? What was it, a brisket? You still owe me. You've 100% invited me to your home, so I'm just going to rock up and expect dinner from Mum. So, I'll chip in for ingredients and stuff. I might even chop some veg and help cook. But yeah, well, you've already made that agreement, and you can't back out of it now. So when the channel takes off, you are 100% gonna have me visiting. Yeah, it's a shame about Brexit because there's it's really pushed up the postage from Wayland Games from €0 to €30, and it's like, well, that's a whole other box from Wayland Games. How dare you? But yeah, don't get me wrong. I would love some stuff. I do love free stuff, as I say often. Okay, yeah, smoker sounds good. But first things first, guys, we got to get this ad revenue up. We got to bump this ad revenue. Once we get that going, then we can have silly money and we can do silly nice things. Oh, Australia is 100% the worst place. 100% the worst place for Games Workshop, closely followed by Japan. Those guys got it rough. They deserve a moment of silence. Right, come on, table, lock in. This is the last thing you have to do on this tank. Then you get to glue the heads in. Silver, 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 silver. Here. Yeah, it's a massive amount of shipping, frankly. Especially when you're used to free shipping over a certain order, and then suddenly you get hit with that amount. I stopped buying from them. I was just like, you know what? I like your discounts, but I'm good. It's why typically whenever GW up their prices, I don't buy the previous items because I know they were cheaper, so I'm not going to pay more for them just for what reason, just because they want more money out of it. So I don't buy the older models brand new just because I'm stubborn. Right, come on, table, focus. Done, 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 done. Tracks could use just a little bit here and there. That metal needs some. I'll be honest, it's kind of disgustingly filthy, this thing. Clearly the hours spent painting are paying off, but I just, yeah, it just I love it. I love this hobby. Like, what, a week ago I didn't have this, it didn't even exist, it was just an idea, and now we're sitting here with it in hand. um and I love that I can just sit here and paint and chat, and I just get transported away. It's lovely. I love it. I absolutely love it. I will quite happily eat burgers. That is absolutely 100% fine with me. But like I say, if I can chip in with the help, I'll chip in with the funds. To be honest, if it's at the point where I can fly over, I think I can probably pay for the meal in its entirety, frankly. If I'm paying for US flights, then we've made it. Done, 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 done. Let's do a little bit on those. Just like that. What am I missing here? Oh, I'm not going to get that done today. Dang it. Let's go as far as we can. A little bit of token in there. A little bit on here. Done, 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 gun. Enough on the gun. In there, yes, 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 yes. Here. The teeth needs some. Can I go pet the cows? I promise nothing now. I'll jump that fence if I damn well please. If I want to put my life on the line to pet a cow, so help me, I can't think of anything I'd rather put my life on the line for. Yeah, well, I can cross it in 40, so, you know, what can I say? Table championship sprinter right here. Olympic gold medalist. Okay, I do believe that's my... Oh, there's a little bit here. Oh, Frankie, sponges some army painter rust effect. No, no, I can't, Frankie. I gotta do this rust effect myself, Frankie, old buddy, old pal. Yeah, sorry. What can I say, Frank? So I'm doing this on a budget. Also, I don't really rate sponges. I'll be honest. I don't. I'm not. I'm not quite a convert on sponges. Okay, I think I've done the silvers. Oh no! In here, look. There's these little delicious little nuggets that need some attention. Good, done. Right, we can glue those heads on, but then I've got this entire emblem here that I don't know what to do with. So let's go ahead and just, as we have silver, whack a load of silver on it. Why not? Yeah, why not? I'll just do that. Right, let's glue on these heads. Where's me glue? There you are, you little beauty. Is my knife over there by any chance? Yes, you are. Hello, hello, hello to you too. Oop. Right, let's see if this putting heads on sprues malarkey. Let's see if gluing these on the sprue, I was overzealous. How much have I glued it on? Oh, loads. Let's try splitting it here. I got the skills. I just got to dial back the craziness. That's all. When I actually knuckle down and paint, Frankie, I'm really pleased with the results. To the point of where I'm like, I don't believe that I painted it, if that makes sense. I just got to come in with the right energy. If I come in wanting to dick about, then I'm all over the show, and then I get a little sad face because I'm not getting enough chat, enough banter. But if I come in with like a clear mission of what I want to paint, I seem to go at super speed. So go figure. I'm just going to glue on these heads. I'm just doing it off camera. I will, when it comes time to show you the result, I will. Just bear with me, guys. I don't want to drop plastic glue on the painted surfaces. Like I've just done. Now these goblin heads are not for these bodies, by the way. So, oh, wait till I show you that that guy, that poor guy. Oh, aren't you two just the cutest little tank crew? Yes, you are. Right, I just want to null oil that back mask, and then I will show you the end result. Yeah, I feel you. I feel you, Frankie. That's why I recommend the 100 pledge thing, because it don't half trick you into getting stuff done. I might do something with that, or I might just leave it as it is. I might just leave that. Yeah, sure, it's a weaker part of the model, but I'm all right with that. Right, let me show you this tank crew. So there we are. Okay, let's just do a little whole way round view of the tanky. I think I managed to get it looking orky, I think. And then there's the guys in the tank. Look. So there's the guy, little gunner. But what I like is, like, look at the guy at the top. He's really squashed in there. Look how squashed in he is. I'm a driving, but I ain't comfy. Oh, what a treat. I feel like I should ink those bits as well, actually, before I go. Easy peasy. Easy peasy. And I finished that off in just 2 hours as well. I was not messing about. I can't say TH, so I'm going to say Table of the 300. Table of the 300. He's not messing around. And the nice thing is that no one else has got this guy. You know, this is all mine. No one else has got this specific tank. Nor if you just gave me the pieces again, would I be able to easily recreate it. So that's that. I'm super pleased with it. Table. You little lovely. You're getting better, Table. Oh. Then the next one is this hunker chunker. So, yeah, he's a little bit... There's the driver there at the front. He's got a little air grate. But then I did like this mechanically arm loading in... these comically big shells. That was the plan. So there's one, it's like a mortar, so he just plops it in and then it fires immediately. And I've got another shell there. So it's only got 2 shots, but I'm pretty pleased with how this one turned out. I think it will look gorgeous when it's painted. All I've done is muck layer so far and marked out some checkers. But again, I'm really pleased with this. I've got the mental image of what the third killer can is going to look like. I just have to see if I've got a base. And if I've got a base, then I know I'm going to start snuffling out pieces for the third one. I think I can just about do a third one. But yeah, there we go, guys. So, I'm just going to hold it up one more time. I'm so pleased with it. Woo! Ah, you're a beauty. Right, okay, guys. So, that's the end of today's stream. You'll see me normal time tomorrow, 11:30 GMT plus 2. If I get my workout out of the way quickly, then it could be a little bit earlier, but I'll be around that time. And I will endeavour to come in focused and ready to paint, as opposed to all over the show. But until then, I will see you. I'll see you tomorrow. Have yourself a nice day or a nice night, whatever it is for you. I can't, Frankie. I can't, Frankie. Until that Saudi princess comes on and is like, hey, here's 2,000 euros. Please continue, Saudi princess. Loves you lots and lots. Then until we're starting to get those numbers, I can't burn tomorrow. I can't just stay. You know, we've got that autumn deadline now. I've got to make some moves. So, if you know any Saudi princesses that like painting live streams, send them my way. Yeah. Well, I'm going to bed now. Shower in bed for me because tomorrow's an early start. But yeah, I'm rambling now. But thanks, guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Love you. Bye.